for the last couple weeks, the weather has pretty much alternated between gray and cold and windy and snowy and rainy. So I really haven't been able to get out skateboarding way too much, not as much as I want to, because I'm really just stoked on being able to skate right now, coming off all of my winter blues. And I've been watching a ton of street parts, just like street skating parts, and just been so ready to skateboard and feeling just the urge to get better this spring and this summer. So today I decided to match the mood and take the time to struggle. I'm going to work on some new tricks. I'm going to warm up first with a bunch of footwork because it is cold, and of course the moment I got to the park the wind started blowing harder than it was before. But yeah, I'm going to dance around a little bit and work on some new tricks and just struggle. That's it. Ooh, it is colder than I thought it was. Okay, I think we've actually had some decent success so far. The spacewalks were feeling really good compared to normal. I got a couple that something just felt really right about them. Normally I'm barely holding on to them, and today something felt more stable about it. So that was exciting. I think I got one popped 360 shove it. I was getting it was working a lot better once I started kind of getting a feel for really trying to wrap my toes along the edge of the board, which is something I've known about and I've thought I've done, but this time I was really starting to feel like my toes grip the board, and it did make a significant difference at this point in my journey learning them. So that's exciting. And now that I'm all warmed up, I'm actually going to work on carousels. And there's something I've been doing specifically that I think is going to get me closer and closer to them. So I'm just going to work on that today. Zero expectations. I'm just going to do this one little kind of 3-step method where I throw the board around my foot. It's a good solid try. Then I jump onto the truck, doing the same thing. And then I do one more try, trying to jump off of the truck. But the catch is I have to do it in a row. So I can't move on to the next one until I do the first 2. So they have to be 3 lands in a row in order to succeed in my mind. Like, that's the goal. Let's try it. Now, I'm not landing it, but that is the closest I've ever come. I mean, it took so much effort just to be able to start jumping onto the truck. That was incredibly difficult. And then it took way more effort to jump off of it for some reason. Even with my safety foot down, I just could not get my foot to jump off that back truck for some reason. It was so difficult. When I first started skateboarding, the carousel was one of those tricks that I had like as kind of a hidden dream. I've always been like a bit of a scaredy cat in most aspects of my life. But as I skate, as I get better, as I get through more tricks and learn new things and acquire skill over time, I started to feel like I could battle the carousel. And with tries like that, it really gives me hope that I could land one someday. I'm not going to give myself a goal of like, I'm going to land it this summer, because I don't want to put that pressure on myself. I'll probably stop practicing it if I do. But when I think about it, when I feel good, I want to put in solid, dedicated effort to landing that trick or to trying that trick, because it's starting to feel much, much better. And that's really exciting.
보자마자 느낀 설레임 Blossoming 향기로운 달콤한 햇볕에 노인거리니 꽃 같아 다 보고 싶지 않는데 말하고 싶지 않는데 빨리 사그러들까봐 어떡해 그날부터인 것 같아 내게 가까이 다가와 좋아한다고 말해 꽃 내 맘에 피어가네 Oh blossoming in my heart 난 이 마음 멈추려고 안 할래 그럴래 우리 집 가로등 불빛 아래 너와 나 Blossoming 부드러운 매혹적인 새빨간 roses 피어가 yeah 한 걸음씩 가까이 만다 빛을 마주 보고서 들키고 싶지 않아 어떡해 지금 이 순간이 멈췄으리 가까이 다가와서 아름답게 서서히 꽃 내 맘에 피어가네 Oh blossoming in my heart
After silly years of practice, I am doing better at getting into the no-handed 50-50, but I've been trying for so long to do something out of it, whether it's land back and rail, whether it's do a straight flip out or do a vero flip out, and I think it's my foot placement. I still am putting my foot like straight down the board, and I think it needs to be going with the board more, and it has been so hard to land it. However, I do get a lot more success the more gentle I am. So really just, I tend to tip it way too hard, way too fast, and then catch it way too low. So like a gentler, slower tip to come up, trying to put my foot down on the truck and bring my foot up really high to catch the tail. And try to get it really up high, because I know if it's up high, I'll have time to try something. But it's really hard. Obviously. For me, it's hard. It's gentle tip, front foot, front foot up nice and high. Oh man, my legs are shaking. Yeah, so like I'm getting into it better, but that foot. It's basically this versus that. I want more on the truck and less like down the board. Ow, my ankle. Ooh, that hurt. I'm gonna have to go look at some footage of some other skaters and see what their foot placement looks like, and if I'm kind of on the right track or not. And if I'm not, I will share what I'm finding. That was kind of my sneaking suspicion. It definitely might not be it. It's not a trick that I practice super consistently, so it's understandable that I'm not super consistent at it.
그럴 거야 꼭
And there we go. A thorough and dedicated embrace of the struggle. That was a big struggle session. I was kind of excited about how some of the footwork felt in between. I really want to do more rolling lines in freestyle, but man, the pavilion's just a little bit too cramped, and this ground is just so rough. It is so hard to keep any speed or really scrape your tail for any tricks. It just eats at the trick in a way. It just grabs it and makes it hard to do, but I am not going to let it stop me just because it's disadvantageous. I felt good about this session. There's some hard tricks in there that I was trying and that I can feel kind of like bits and pieces of the puzzle coming together for, so that's really exciting. And I might not progress the fastest, but I'm trying not to compare my progress to anybody else's, and I'm trying to take things one trick at a time, one session at a time, keep dreaming, keep pushing, and keep trying. So even though there wasn't a lot of makes in this video, I do hope that you enjoyed it, and hope to see you next time.